So here is the first test of the color glossary. So this document has over 700 pages. I think it's something like 300,000 words. And it's, even though we can do this jump from heading to heading, it's difficult to get an overview of what's discussed where. So we've developed this in the preferences. Under keywords, you can see here everything that is red, something to do with the AR/VR, orange to do with architecture, dark green AI, and so on. So if I now fold the document, Command minus, this is still a bit of a test version, so it takes about 5 seconds to do 1/3 of a million words. We get an overview. So the headings appear as normal. You can see they're in the heading font and they're light gray since they're not the key thing in this view. And here we see the names of the contributors are dark blue, so we know that in Barbara Tversky's chat log there's a lot of people. Also Jad Esper, and we can scroll through, even just scrolling at speed without reading, we have a clue what's going on with the different color sets. A lot of these are dark red, which makes sense. We've been dealing a lot with VR. But if you're interested in something to do with art, then this would be the way to go. So this is the very beginning of using colors to understand the document. I'll show you another one here. This is the most recent one. The document itself is not as huge, but here it's pretty much instant, and we can see the colors immediately. These are just test colors, and I think we can do a lot more to make this more useful, like really narrow down what colors are shown or what to hide and so on. But the whole idea here is quite simply, people shouldn't be able to, rather shouldn't have to stress about reading our work. Let's see here, just going to view by size. So we have Future of Text Volume 3, for instance. Open that up. It's a big document, so if people read this linearly, they're going to read, let's just go to the beginning here. They'll read the introduction by me, and then there'll be Vint, and then there'll be more me, because I write kind of the introduction things, testing. But if you do Command minus, you still see the headings, but you get the colors. So here you can see under Andrea, there's a lot of orange, which is no surprise. She is an architect. But VR as well, Andy Campbell, similar, Bob Horn, talking about knowledge, production things, graphs and maps. We should probably put murals in there as well. Let me do that right now. So I'll do keywords, and under brown for kind of knowledge tools, I'll now add mural. And then we'll fold the document again. And so here we can see, yeah, it gets kind of interesting just to run around in. There's a lot of greens. So Mez was talking about AI and art. That's kind of obvious. So I think me jumping about like this is part of the whole joy of this thing. And here we'll see, there's the history. Glossary, of course, is a bit of something else. So there we go. This is the beginning of playing around using colors to get overview, because text is crap for overview. We really need to have other ways to let people do this themselves. And this is entirely done by keywords. You know, this is the black one. I've decided not to use them yet. So we're just experimenting. Anyway, thank you for watching. I would love some feedback.